Hi everyone, this is my channel, BookDraw. For those you don't know, I enjoy looking at queer fiction and occasionally I create images out of it. Today I'm giving you a little vlog tour of what happened during the week when I was hanging out over in Liverpool for the Gwendolyn Gallery. So I did a week-long research residency, which was a whole load of fun, and I did loads of different interviews and stuff. So this is just a selection of footage which kind of goes through that. And over the coming months you'll see different videos come up where I'll probably do some portraits of different individuals, but this is just giving you a sense of where all this footage came from. But I'll just be introducing it into the channel here, there and everywhere, and you'll suddenly kind of go, oh okay, I see where that's connected to now. But this is the root of where it all came from, and I just thought it would be useful to kind of start the whole process off by showing you where all that footage came from. So feel free not to check it out if you're not particularly interested. It's all vlog style information there, but then later on it might make more sense in terms of seeing some of the interviews that I do with people and how they connect to queer fiction and in terms of people's interests. And also just doing some shout outs for some really interesting, wonderful LGBT related folks based in Liverpool who I met while I was there. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. Okay, take care, bye.
Hi, hello, it's me, Ollie. Hi. So I have just been to Hip Hip Hooray I'm Gay. Oh no, wow, it's Hip Hip I'm Gay, which was an absolutely amazing day at Metal, which is an independent gallery space here in Liverpool, and it was being run by Ashleigh, and she basically has been doing a research and development phase for her own practice as a performing actress, where she's been gathering stories for different LGBT members of the community in relation to the arts and mental health. And so those are kind of her interests and her areas that she wants to explore and discuss, which have been brilliant because it's meant that I've been able to talk through my what I want to do. So it's been really brilliant in terms of for me, because I've been able to leapfrog off the back of that, because she had I think 5 different speakers and they all had very different insights. So there was Joan Burnett, who I'd already been in contact with. She is the chair of Liverpool Pride. I've had previous meetings with her in the past, and I've worked with her in the past, but she was talking about the role of Pride in the city and how important it is and what it does for different communities and the model that they work with, and how that's changed over time. And I'm going to be interviewing her later in the week, so that was brilliant to have her voice. And then there was Scott Porter, who was talking from Gyro, which is a youth group based in Liverpool, so similar to the Proud Trust in Manchester, but this is like a Liverpool-based group. So he was talking about his experience, and what was interesting is that he actually came over from Northern Ireland, which has quite heavily embedded communities of Catholic and Protestant groups, and he grew up Catholic and left to come to Liverpool to start afresh. It kind of formed part of his identity, and I want to explore those stories as well, because I don't know what this residency is going to do for me in terms of storytelling, how it's going to work with the channel, how it's going to work in terms of exploring art. So this is like a fresh chance for me to be able to actually get real stories from different people who are living part of the queer community and responding to that. So that feels really exciting, to have just time and space to actually capture those stories.
So this is day 2 and I am just walking over to the Gwendolyn Gallery. I've done interviews today with Steve Benson, who has his own queer library. He runs 3 different groups in Liverpool. Lovely, amazing guy. He's
done his own anthology with different LGBT people and put it together and published it independently. Can I take a breath? This is the incredible, quite scary and intimidating Met Cathedral in Liverpool. Quite nice views down there, everyman, very nice. And then after I was hanging out with him, I randomly bumped into a work colleague who actually lives in Liverpool. His name's Chris, and he was willing to do a little audio recording as well, so I've got his experiences. And what's nice about him is that he's lived in both Manchester and Liverpool, so we're having a bit of a discussion about that. Massively out of breath, really unhealthy because I've still got this chest infection which I keep on coughing at. This behind me, wherever you are, over there. Are you there? No, you're not there. You're there. These are students. I'm gonna go check them out. See this Gwendolyn Gallery, which I'm a part of. It's on the 4th floor. Me, Jon, the curator, and actually find out about the lovely little Gwendolyn Gallery. And this is the launch of the university's degree show.
See it. No, we need a Liverpool win, lads. Come on, eh? Yes, you know it, well done.
Oliver, Gwen, Oliver.
Hi Gwen! It's lovely to meet you.
She's not much of a talker, just give you a heads up. Like.
So, because who is the artist at the moment?
This is, I don't know if she's gone because I've just had to look up the hand, but like, that's Georgina. And
what's she done with the space?
So Georgina in here, these are all like, I forget the woman, the actress name, but this woman, oh, that's not for you, little man. No, none of that stuff. It's like pictures of dicks on the side, so I don't want him to go, Mummy, Daddy, what's that? Yeah. But anyway, so this woman here, I keep forgetting the name, and she used to be a stripper and stuff like that, but then she married this very famous like rich man, yeah. And then she had her own show, like Kardashian show and everything like that. And then so she sees her as like an icon almost, but then like quite a tragic one. And so it's like her using her own self-reflecting that and stuff like that, really.
Oh! Okay, so today is Saturday and I am going to be hanging out in the library of the university, checking out all the archives. I'm also having a tour of the exhibition now that like the craziness of the night before has died down and I've been able to get a train and crash out at home because the union strikes and stuff. I'm kind of time limited when I can come in, but last night was really nice. I just got a general sense of the work that's going on, and today I should get a better understanding of that, hang out with Gwen, the lovely little gallery space, and crack on with some serious research. So we'll just see how it all goes. This is better than like the Blair Witch Project, I swear to God. I'm in this tiny little room and it's cold. And this is supposed to be not scary at all, but depicting the kind of qualities of what it's like to be in Wales. Like, is this not the scariest thing you've ever seen in your life? Just a wall, an isolating wall of dark paint. It's freaky as hell. What is that? am in Liverpool University Library right now. It's incredibly quiet. Like, literally no one is here. I could probably run around naked and no one would know. Apart from freaky ass ghosts.
So what do we do?
But so I am just checking out their computer. Really entertaining for you. But it gave me access to different papers. I've already seen that there is a paper on different drag. There's stuff on European versus Japanese culture for queerness. So I feel like this will be quite productive and useful. Also, all the arty DVDs in the world. Hello. So I've just come from the Oldham Robots library, and it was absolutely incredible. Taking loads of footage of different books, which I will make you sickened by. I've got a completely ridiculously full bag full of queer theory, history of queer Britain, some interview-based text, but on top of that I've also had a really great look at their art section. You can hear it's closing now. That's how long I've been here all day. It's been amazing though. But in the art section they had this magazine called View. Well, they had every single copy of View through the history. So I've literally run my phone almost out of battery completely, taking loads of sample pictures. Incredible references for future videos in terms of textiles, poses, models, all that type of stuff. They've got backlog of Vogue, Another, all sorts. So I'll probably be coming back, doing some more research. But I've got so many interviews booked in as well, balancing my time within a week. It's quite hard. So I wish I had more and more time just to keep on exploring because there's so much there. But it's been absolutely awesome to have a look. I have got my geek on, and it's just that kind of passion for learning and passion for researching and exploring. So I'm kind of missing that experience and having to do it in your own free time and stuff. So, but this is all I'm going to be able to do today. I've got to head back before the strikes kick off again. Liverpool's going to be crazy because it's the finals today. Hello. So I've had another incredible day. I've done 3 interviews today. I interviewed Chris Porter from Gyro, who is a youth worker and runs an LGBT group. Really interesting guy. Comes from Belfast, and a lot of his experience was wrapped up in religion, in how things have been playing out over there. So that's been quite interesting in terms of his insights and what he's been up to. I then interviewed Omar. Omar was just like an incredible fresh breath of fresh air. He enjoys doing a bit of drag. Performer, has performed in Liverpool, really into the scene. Originally from Bradford, been living here 3 years. Talks like he's been living here his whole life. Just really fresh, dynamic energy, quite aggressive, quite assertive with his sexuality, and it's kind of very much like accept me for who I am, what I am. So really different to some of the other stories. And when it was like to compare that to a interview which I did with somebody else who hasn't come out to his parents, who actually was struggling with quite a lot of like self-awkwardness and guilt, I think. And you just want to kind of like encourage them to come out, and they know themselves that they could come out and it'd be alright. It's just the effort that it takes to do that and go over that extra mile. It's hard, something you each have to do. But interesting as well is like this theme, this reoccurring theme of like self-shame, feeling a sense of liberty and freedom once you come out, or you're able to get past what other people are thinking about you. And it's something that like either people have struggled with or have found a way forward, and it's like this internalized shame is like a phrase which I was kind of aware of but just hadn't heard as repeatedly as I have over this week. And that's kind of, I don't know, it feels a bit upsetting and a bit sad, because a lot of people are walking around with this sense of like, I'm odd, I'm not normal, I'm wrong. But each person has managed to, on the whole, find a way through that. And then I spoke to the most incredible guy, Ben, who is a trustee at the Michael Krause Foundation. And he has got his stuff together, like he knows exactly who he is, what he wants to do in life, has been campaigning from a really early age, but is really articulate and really understands his own identity and how other people have reacted to his identity, and just like a kind of easygoing presence about it as well, where he's clearly gone through some stuff which has been upsetting, and like his experience of being bullied and stuff, but he seems to have really pushed through all of that, and is an advocate and a campaigner for other people to have a better experience, and it just makes you really hopeful for the future. So they've each been really, really interesting people, and I've also been doing some more research in between in the library and on my lunch, and so all of that's on the Instagram account, and you can take a look at that.
The end of the footage that I've got available for you. I hope you have enjoyed my little whistle stop tour. I'm sorry I wasn't able to vlog on all the days, but I think it will just give you a sense of the things that are coming through, and you'll see some footage real soon. I hope you have enjoyed this. Give me some comments down below. If you enjoy this type of thing, vlogging isn't something that I normally do. So do you like it? I might do it more in future, or I might not. But anyway, it's been fun just to share this with you, and I will see you all again real soon. Okay, bye.